So yesterday was a good game day. We actually gave a lot of money away. Look at that. We only made 500,000 bucks, or 58,000 rather, instead of the 100,000 that we cracked at some point. I didn't even realize that. And look at that. We actually don't have a new objective once we hit that 100,000 gold marker. I don't know. We hit it and I missed it because there are probably so many arrows popping up down there that I just plain missed them. This store was kind of a mess. If we look at it, it actually made money and then lost a ton of it as people basically just skipped out with a bunch of free merchandise. So we are going to be hiring a bunch of people today. So let's hire a bunch of cashiers. Man, these people are all terrible. I'm not at all happy with pretty much anyone because they're all slow, which means that it's going to take a while to get through the lines. So that means I probably need to hire a bunch of cashiers to basically account for all of these really slow people that I might need to just fire a bunch of them because I don't like these people. I don't like these choices. These are terrible. Penelope, let's get rid of you. Sabrina, okay, good. So I just hired way more than I need because I'm actually going to fire a bunch of these ones. You come in at 8, so let's fire you. And you're good. You're good. You're terrible. We're going to fire you. Let's see, where are my morning crew? So those 4. So Ralph is where my next crew starts. Ralph, you're on the line there, Ralph. You might not make it. The rest of these ones are pretty good. Penelope, you're pretty slow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Ralph, congratulations. You just barely made it. You skated through. And then we'll get the rest of these ones coming in. Nice and early-ish, so to speak. Not really, not entirely early. I know, more people than I actually have registers for, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Maybe I'll just build a couple more registers just to have them. I'm not sure here. We'll build a couple more checkout counters. Where do we want to put these guys? Maybe like that. I don't want to leave too many spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do it something like that. There. We'll just do that. We're going to add 4 more checkout counters. That way, theoretically, we're okay. We have enough people around to do stuff, and we don't have to worry about not having enough space for everyone. And it does leave some room for expansion. So that's really the point there. We're just leaving some room for expansion. That's all. So I suspect the store will be able to do pretty well. Before we get this day going, I am so sorry, but we are going to have to make it so that we get more money. More money, please. More money. Because our margins are garbage right now. I really wish the game didn't do that, and that's just another kind of minor complaint. It's funny, I've been playing this game for a good month or so now on the channel, and I think essentially I've really been enjoying it. I think that's come across because, it's a fun game. Wow, look at those pants. Those are expensive. Those must be some dress pants made out of gold thread or something because holy cow. But most of my complaints are really just these little quality of life things that, I know the quad sphere, the developers are working on rotating objects. That'll be a pretty big one. That'll be really nice. That'll actually let you do all sorts of cool stuff with the stores that you can't do as of the time I am recording this video. And I'm saying it that way specifically because by the time you get to watch this video, that patch may be out and rotation may be in the game, but it's not available to me right now as I'm playing. So I just need to clarify that for you. However, like I said, most of the stuff that I find, we'll just say frustrating, are just little quality of life things that in the grand scheme are fairly minor, but could be addressed, I think, in due time. And I think they will be, just because the developers have been really responsive in terms of getting things, tweaked and modified and, just made a little better. They're actually doing a really good job, which I always like to see that when you're talking about a game that's, we'll just say, in active development, because that kind of covers all sorts of things. It could be one that's been released and still being supported. It could be something that's in early access like this one. It could be, any of a variety of things. I just like to say active development because that really kind of covers the whole gamut. We're getting close to the point where we can let people in. That's why I resumed the game speed. Our profit margin on some of these is garbage. The store, we're actually setting it up to be super successful in terms of making money. Now, whether it actually will, that's going to be a whole other story, but we're getting there. And it will open up shortly, which is good. And it'll open up with everything at a 200% margin because I'm a jerk and I want more money that I actually can't do anything with. I mean, I guess if I'm going to be technical, it's probably a good idea to make as money as possible. That is actually the point of the game after all. But, I mean, I really need like another 15 or 20 million to build a gigantic building if I were to try and do something like that. So I don't know. It's not even really that I want to do that. I'm just kind of saying if I wanted to do that, that's the kind of capital I need to basically raise to be able to do that. We're talking about a lot of shoes, a lot of TVs, a lot of coats, a lot of diapers, a lot of drugs, a lot of first aid, a lot of wine, beer, jewelry, etc. So whatever, we will get there eventually. I think we do have enough stock clerks hired at this point. It's looking like it anyway. I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't know if we have enough parking spaces. That would be a good question to ask. I see staff is now starting to roll in. That's good. I don't know if they're coming into this store specifically. Yes, they are. There we go. Good job. Look at that. All done. That was painful. I thank you for your patience as I went through that, because I am hopeful that today we are going to make a lot more than $4,300 net profit. Now, I gave away a lot of stuff yesterday, and I know that I was giving it away because whatever, it's fine. It was kind of funny. Did I forget to assign someone to come in at 7? It seems like someone rolled in kind of late. 1,300, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Why do I have... I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4. So, all right. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. Never mind. I just can't count. Oh, crud. We need more people here in the morning. This is craziness. I told you we're setting the store up to be a big seller, and crap. I need more checkers in my other store too. Oh my goodness. This game. Wow. All right. Let's hire another cashier. We'll hire you. You're fine. And we'll hire you. You're fine too. So we'll have you guys come in at 7 a.m. I think theoretically we'll have enough by whenever the time everyone else comes in. I think it'll be okay. I think so anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do we have coming in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 who come in at that hour. So there will be a little bit of overlap. We might need to add more registers. Let's go back to store number 26, which apparently still doesn't have enough employees in it, which is mind-blowing to me. Dean and James, we're just going to have you guys come in at, I don't know, whatever, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Theoretically, that will satisfy that need. Yes, I know that one is a problem. And then I don't know what's going on with this restaurant here. I've done a really good job of ignoring it in the last several days. It's doing more business now that it's only open from midnight to 8 a.m. It's still not making any money, but it's actually doing business, which is good because it wasn't doing anything before. It was kind of worthless. Yeah, I know. I need to just have this one be open a little later. See, there we go. Now this one's open. Let's just watch to see. Look at that. Here are our midnight, late night snackers. I hope they know each other because they just sat at the same table. If not, then hey, maybe they just made new friends. That would be pretty great too. I'm good with that. So yeah, we're actually serving a purpose now by having this open nice and late, which is good. Just good. How's our bowling alley doing? It is technically making money. What do we have for staff hours in here? We're technically not covering the amount of time we need. I guess I never noticed that before. 11 a.m. I don't know. Should we have some late night bowling? I don't know that there's really a burning need for that. It seems to be working okay as it is now. We'll just let it be. Movie theater should probably... I don't know. I'm not sure what I can do about that. I guess I can... I don't really need as many people as I have. I guess that's clear. So here, let's go ahead and fire these two people. You can go away. Get rid of you guys. We don't need you there because clearly we just don't do enough business that we need to have all those cashiers around. We'll leave the 3 people in at 1 o'clock. That's okay. That'll be fine. And then technically, if I need to hire more cashiers, I have 2 pretty good ones I can hire in one of the other stores. So we're going to watch this one for just a moment to see how it's doing. This is just blowing my mind that we have 10 registers open, 11 registers open, 10 registers open, and we still get people 4 or 5 deep. That's just craziness. And this is, in some ways, this is reminding me of one of the stress test stores just because there are so many people around and all that going on. That's pretty great. Oh, look at that. We have hit 100,000, oh no, 50,000 total sales? Wow, that's craziness. So now we hit 100,000. Now we're working on 500,000 total sales. That's what it was. I didn't think we actually hit, we didn't hit 500,000. We hit 50,000 a long time ago. So whatever, we're getting there. Oh man, I would like to hit both of these rewards before we wrap up, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's okay though. Checking on this store now, we have 6 registers open. And we still might not have enough people in there. Because the store's about to close here. Do those count as missed sales? So that's a lot of people in line. A lot of people. And go away! I think we get the money for that. Because you see the big little green box pop up. Or not green box, green text pop up. Oh, look at that. We have rebounded today. We rebounded from 58,000 back up to 101,780 bucks. That was our most successful day at this point, I believe. So good on us. Theoretically, with a couple more people in here, that one might be a little better. And with the movie theater not losing as much money, it might be a little better. But we're really talking about minor details. I mean, really, minor details. Just taking a look at our other stores to see if we are covered in terms of stock clerks. I have not really done a good job of paying attention to that. This one, I think it'll be okay in the morning. You'll be fine. And then I guess these ones are the next question. Ever since we added all of those extra people, thanks to increasing the road space, we're just, got to make sure that we have everything covered. It looks like we have everything covered. I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, look at all these delivery spots being used. I wonder where they're all going. I guess maybe they're all going down here to the store, which is open 24/7 and rakes in the dollars. In fact, let's just do a quick tour here. I am curious. So store number 2. Oh, I see the arrows popping up already. Store number 26. Wow, all right. Store number 26, you are getting popular in the morning. Congratulations, people who I most recently fired. Alan and Dustin. Penelope, you can stay fired. I don't like you. So you guys are going to come in at 7 a.m. now. Which means you'll come in tomorrow. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And we'll deal with this store right now because it's going to be a pain. But let's do the quick store tour. Store tour. I don't know. I can't say it. Whatever. Store tour. And let's see what we have going on here. So 788, that's kind of our crummy store right there. That's our little open 7 days. 7 days, 365, whatever. 24/7, 365, 9, 3, 8, 6, 4. Store number 4. It's making a lot of money on jewelry still. And then store number 6, you are making a good chunk of change on light bulbs and electricity. That's good. Kind of wish we could be like a power station. That'd be pretty awesome. 444 bucks. Wow, go fast food restaurant. We're actually doing pretty well with that one. Store number 13 is still raking it in with the 24 grand right there. And I'm just looking at net profit, of course. 16,000 from our clothing store. Bowling alley is, it's making money, but not much. A little bit. I'd be happy to have that little extra change in my pocket every day, so I'm not going to complain about that. The movie theater looks like it's making a little more money now that we are no longer employing too many people, which is kind of a crappy thing to say, but sorry, it's the truth. And then storage, no, fast food restaurant over here, you're actually still not making any money, but that's okay. You are getting there. Store number 26, you are up to 8,000. That's pretty good. Yes, I know, restaurants. And then store number 29. Raking it in at 41 grand. Wow. 43 grand. Holy cow, I had no idea. Really, I had no idea. That's outrageous. Holy cow, and you are running a really long distance to deliver. I feel terrible about that. You know what? Here, let's just go ahead and get rid of... Let's remove that one. It'll be okay. We'll deal with it. Oh my gosh. That is bonkers. That is just bonkers. Here, we'll add a new loading zone momentarily. Theoretically, this will work, and they'll add a loading zone now. I don't know what you're doing. Loading zone, please. Finish making a loading zone. I shouldn't have clicked already, but I did. That's what happens. You get click happy, and then things are broken because no one wants to build it correctly. Are you going to go build? Nope. You're not a builder type person. You're a builder type person? Are you going to make a loading zone? Yay, loading zone. I probably need to make more loading zones now that I look at it. I should probably add another loading zone over here too. In fact, you know what? Here, let's do that. Because I think that's what's happening is this store it just needs so many deliveries that it just isn't working out well here. We'll go and get rid of that one too. We don't technically need all those staff parking spots. They're not really getting used. I mean, we do have a bunch of extra spaces all around, and that's actually okay. I'm fine with that. I know that might not be the most efficient use of that space, but it's cool. It's good. I want to make sure that we have appropriate parking for our employees, because I think that's important. It makes sure that we have people available to stock shelves, to operate registers, etc. Yeah, this store needs more delivery too. Look at that. That's craziness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe that'll help on that store. It'll help alleviate over there. And then I guess if I need to add another parking spot over here, it's easy to do on this side. I mean, look at that. We're just blowing through our storage here. That's craziness. Totally crazy. Look at that. Done, done, done. More deliveries coming in. Dropping stuff off. Reloading those shelves. And just raking in the bank. Holy cow. I mean, this is like playing Monopoly and having Boardwalk and Park Place with loaded up with motels and people just landing on it one right after the other. I mean, man, we can barely keep the storage full. This is craziness. Holy cow. I might need to increase storage size or something, like build a little, I don't know, bubble over here and shove everything in on that side too. That's an option, I guess. Wow, this is crazy. This is unexpected in my book. Let's see what you go to. 43,439, and you're going to go to 36,214. So it was a little drop. It was a drop. It's all right. I mean, you know, not every day can be 40 grand out of one store alone. I mean, I remember when we were struggling to hit 40 grand, period. Never mind just out of one store. So this is kind of ridiculous these days. Kind of ridiculous. Let's go back to our Maintenance Center 17. And I think we're going to go ahead and hire a couple more janitors. Now that we have so much more floor space, I feel like we should probably have a couple more janitors. So we'll hire these guys to be kind of, we'll just do 5 o'clock. That'll be good. Kind of late afternoon crew, early evening crew, that sort of thing. Whatever you want to call that. I don't know. It's all good. I want to make sure that we have enough people on hand to clean our crap up because we're making a mess. We have 2 garbage drop-off spots. We should probably have another. I'm not going to add one though because I'm a jerk. We'll just let everyone run. It'll be fine. They'll manage. This store doesn't generate as much trash as say like the restaurants do. Those are generating a lot of trash. How's our store doing in the morning? Eat, 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 and get your food because we're closed. All right, let's do one last look just to see how everything is going store-wise. So store number 2, $1,400. You're doing better. 9,000. 6,300. You're a storage facility. 779. Wow, the fast food restaurant had its best day ever. That's pretty fantastic. Restroom, we don't get stats on that. That would be kind of cool, though. Toilets flushed, hands washed, paper towels used. 28 grand from store number 13. It kind of took a bit of a tumble there. I don't know. It had a really good day, up to 39,000. That's kind of interesting. 15, you've kind of taken a tumble as well, which is, again, interesting, but whatever. Bowling alley, you are still making money. Movie theater, you are still making money, if only by technicality. You are still losing money. Congratulations. I don't know how I can afford to keep that place open. I probably need to fire someone, but oh well. Store number 26, you are raking it in at 6,700 bucks. You kind of had a bad day there. You went down a little. And then our big bad store at 36,000, which, yeah, you know, not the greatest. Oh, how are we doing? Store number 6, lines are full. I meant to take care of that, actually. Store number 6. Let's go ahead and take care of that before we saddle off. Let's go ahead and hire Ingrid, and we're going to have you come in at 1,300. There you go. It's too late to do anything about it today, but that's okay. We'll let her come in tomorrow and help out. That'll be good. That'll be sufficient, I hope. We do have a stock clerk in there, so that's good. I think there's a janitor in there running around too, which is also good. Because, you know, got a lot of people rolling through. I'm just going to watch here. Yeah, 278 bucks or whatever that was in line. I think so. Everything is good there. I just don't like missing out on sale opportunities. That's kind of terrible. And yes, restaurants, I know, because we close at 10 p.m. instead of 12, which is when we should close, because the other one opens at 12, but whatever. Minor details aside, I think we've done good work. 110 days into this madness, we've barely even scratched the surface of the space. But at this point, I kind of feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over. And while I've enjoyed it to this point, I do have other things to move on to and play as well. So I hope you have enjoyed another brick in the mall. Again, my thanks go out to the Quad Sphere for providing the key that we've used to play this series. I have greatly enjoyed it. And based upon the feedback I've received and the number of people who've bought the game, which I'm glad to see that you enjoyed the game and have been playing it along with us. That's awesome stuff. That's really good. I rather enjoy that. So anyway, again, thanks to the Quad Sphere for letting us hang out in their world, and I will see you on the next one, whatever that may be. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.